Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Kazuri Alameen. I'm still breathing. I'm very grateful. I just finished doing a powerful group with some people, and we were talking about the dynamics of words. Words can liberate or they can keep you enslaved. Real talk. So I started the group off this morning. I said, how many of you all here love your mother, your grandmother, your sister, your daughters? How many of y'all love them? I'm saying love them. Of course, the whole room complied, and I said, if you love your mother, your grandmother, your sister, your wife, please stand up. So the whole room stood up. I mean, loved them, really loved them. They stood up. Then I had the rest of the group. I said, how many of you all got great fathers and brothers and uncles, nephews? If you really love them, stand up. So by that time, the whole room had stood up. Then I asked them to sit back down. They complied. I said, do you think that your grandmother, your wife, your daughter is a female dog? They started looking at each other. I said, you said you love them. I'm not here to debate you on that. Do you think that your grandmother, your wife, your daughter, your sister is a female dog? As a man. You see, the evidence speaks that man came through a woman. Men don't have vaginas. That's evidence-based. We've been taught some lies along the highway. Man came through a woman. That's evidence-based. And then I asked the other people in the group, having great fathers and uncles, brothers, do you think they have very unhealthy names? Niggers and other unhealthy names. Niggas, other unhealthy names. You think your grandfather is like that, your great-grandfather like that, your daddy like that. Now I got their attention. I did it by design. I've been doing this for a long time. And this is not a global statement to everybody, because I know life teaches me everybody is not in this space and time. But for those of y'all who are, we got to stop being seduced by so-called celebrities. Not all celebrities, because I think some of them have a consciousness. Some of them got a consciousness and don't care. Some of them don't even have a consciousness. But can you imagine hearing somebody call a woman a female dog, yet you came to a woman? Once again, it's evidence-based. As a man, how could you be comfortable with that? You came to a woman. You may or may not be married, but you got a sister, you got a wife, you got a daughter, and that's okay? Because a certain so-called celebrity says it, and it's okay? You got a certain beat that you're listening to, and that's okay? That's diabolical. Words carry power. It can liberate and or enslave. And once again, this is not a global statement to everybody, because I know some people are conscious. We got to stop playing these word games. Getting this convenient morality. If so-and-so said, you pissed. But if so-and-so said, then it's okay. That's hypocritical. I don't know no female dogs, just women. Without the woman, there would be no man on earth. It's not what I think. It's not what I believe. The evidence speaks for itself. Men don't have babies. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to wake up. Some of these celebrities are very diabolical. And when you do anything for money, you're a dangerous person. Just because somebody look like you don't mean y'all got the same thought processes. I've been doing this for a long time. This wasn't my first group like this, but before I finished, I got everybody in that room's attention. The way I presented it. Well, Mr. Alameen, I never thought about it that way. I had never really thought about it that way. I love my mama. I love my daughter. I love my sister. I need to revisit how I say these things. Yes, that's why I was brought in to do this group. We got to cut this foolishness out, ladies and gentlemen. Because so-and-so said it's cool. And they throw some sounds on it and you jumping around and hooping and hollering, and it's okay because so-and-so said he well known, he got followers, he or she on TV, he or she on the radio, he or she got this and that. That don't make it right, ladies and gentlemen. I'll stand on that. I've been running this race for a long time. And I fear nothing and nobody. I need to make that very plain. There's no fear here. We need to stop playing these games. Words can enslave you or it can liberate you. Stop allowing yourself to be manipulated by people who mean you no good. You're just a revenue machine for them. And just because they look like you don't mean they give a damn about you. Wake up, my people. Wake up. My people. Wake up. Peace and blessings.